You know, earlier in this season, when he was trying to get his traction, when he wasn't shooting the ball well, he didn't know what else to do. Now you can tell he's got his feet well and he's comfortable.
Yeah, you said it best. Takes years a while and the adjustment period. Josh Tiven, Carl Lane, Eric Dallin are 3 officials, and an easy one for CP3 offensively and scoring. Backdoor run, and Holiday wasn't ready for it as it hit him in the side of the head. It begins with a turnover and a run out for Gallinari. 4-0 Oklahoma City. Gallinari.
They go to Steven Adams early every game to try and get him going.
And he's going to the line looking for the 3-point play on a hold by Derek Favors. So a real strong start for OKC. We'll see if they can get it inside. Zion outside. Man, he'll follow his own. We're not surprised. First bucket of the game belongs to Z. They pour it and they force it. You don't force it. Let the game come to you. It'll be Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's going to get points up.
Yeah, that young man can play.
About 4 minutes into the first quarter. Pell struggled a little bit in the last one. Alexander, too easy.
Too much space.
The trade deadline. It'll be Lonzo short. No, he got it over the lip, and it grazed the front of the rim. I thought it was going to be short. I'm glad I was wrong. And Jackson Hayes ready for the matchup. As Derek Favors, now a little floater. Yeah, nice little mid-range by JJ on the run off the dribble. He's had a hot hand. Let's see how they work without CP3. And Schroeder's going to the line. Jackson Hayes gets the foul.
Between being a free agent and having a really good year.
Timing's everything in life. Good pass. Jackson Hayes. JJ Redick with a beautiful bounce.
It's JJ Redick.
JJ. Another baseline look. 6 points early, and it's all even at 21. He's been really in a zone. What a job by Etuan Moore. Talked about it, the pro who's always ready. On the take, and a little show and go himself, and a lead and a timeout from Billy Donovan. Nader got inside and blew the easy one. Worked hard to get there, too. Pels by 2 with the ball on the trail. Jackson go to the line on the reach by Noel.
It's a completely different OKC Thunder team now. With no Russell Westbrook, no Paul George, no Kevin Durant, no James Harden. Less ISO ball and more team ball.
Oh, I love it.
That's pretty, right?
I feel like I'm watching a black and white. Drew will set it up with 10 on the shot clock. Waited for space.
That's pretty.
Great pass.
Great basketball by Drew. Great basketball by Drew Holiday.
Set up by Holiday all the way. Lonzo Ball back out there with Etuan Moore. Z is there. Zion Williamson up against Steven Adams, who's giving him space. He's coming back at the strong side. We know that. And he's going to the line.
Good luck.
What a touch.
But there are a couple guys that were trotting back as opposed to sprinting back.
Now it'll be an easy one. Points off a mistake again. And the Pels are down now 9-3 in points off mistakes. This is the tough matchup, and he gets another layup out of it.
Full head of steam.
Yeah.
Full head of steam. Got to guard Dennis Schroeder and Chris Paul with the same sort of intensity and mentality that you did with Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum.
Frank Jackson's feeling pretty good, isn't he?
Which he should. Now what they did, now they put Melly, they put Abdel Nader on Melly and took him off of Zion.
Yeah, you're beating yourself right now. They're both big arc.
I'll tell you what I like about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Yes! How about that backdoor allow? Sorry to interrupt. OKC by 4. Nobody stopped it. Good shot. It'll be Frank. Fills it up.
You know,
Josh Hart giving him the
We talked about Josh Hart in the open.
Schroeder's been the dangerous one for the Pels. Gallinari pulled the chair. Oh, he stepped through. Good move to his strong side.
That's pretty. Defensive coverage by Derek Favors.
Staying at home.
Right.
Now Drew, he had Favors instead. Lonzo looking for it. Gets it and goes to the line. Opportunity for the 4-point play. Because of what they're doing, a candidate for Coach of the Year.
Oh, no question.
It'll be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the run. At 4 unanswered by Oklahoma City. Watching that. Hearing more. Now they go right away out of the break.
Good pass.
Great pass. Derek Favors from Zion. Big debate.
And that's one of the things that's underrated about Zion.
2-for-1 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but they're not going to utilize that. Gallinari wanted Adams instead of taking himself.
That's his shot.
Yep. Not a bad idea.
That makes it tough.
Now no fouls. It'll be Steven Adams.
They give Steven Adams some.
And he got it. The one-hander from half court.
Wow. I was going to say, that's the second percentage buster that they've given him.
And with a left hand, it'll not stay home. Down and back out in a break for the Pels, trailing by 7. Drew just hit a three. Leaves it off. Lonzo for three. Got it. Time of the shot clock for Drew. Coming off the pick. And the mid-range game. Favors kept it alive. Nice. Adams tipped it home for him. You give it to the closest, so Derek Favors will get it.
There was nothing complicated about that.
Zion
you took the pick and roll, threw it back to the guy, and he made the play.
Steven Adams on a high percentage pass. It'll be Chris Paul. He fell on his own. And Zion clears out. Up against Dort. Nice jump. He saw it coming. Instead of 7 left. Everything, nobody stopped or guarded
and you know what? That's Zion's right there. That's Zion's responsibility to be able to switch on the fly.
They're now 9 of 20 on triples. 45%.
That's a good read.
Yeah, Drew high off the window. Great pass by Lonzo.
Yes. You wouldn't believe how many times that Lonzo Ball shoots that shot right there. That's no longer a confident shot. He knows where his spots are on this floor.
Drew on a Euro and make it, who just came into Muscala for the first time. So they got a couple of shooters. Chris Paul leaves it for Muscala right off the bench, and he's got a triple. That's what he's in there for. Schroeder, he was the dangerous one of the first half, and a good drop.
So look at how the momentum has changed the moment Zion has checked out the game.
Got it. 10-point game, first time anybody's at a double-digit lead.
Got to get points from somewhere.
And movement off the ball. Drew against the longer one with the left hand, rolled it off the glass. Good take. So they get the stop. Drew coming off the high screen.
See, and you see, here's the ball movement again. Here's the ball movement. You end up with really good looks when the ball moves like this.
Averaging 19 a game. As you said, one of the best off the bench in the NBA this season. JJ inside the arc, feeling pretty good.
Now, I tell you what, if we can script.
So the Pels down by 7. Can they get a good look? Drew will, right to the rack. Gets the finger roll. 8 on the shot clock for Chris Paul. It'll be Abdel Nader on the run out. And he's going hard to the hole. He's going to the free throw line looking for the 3-point play. Adams again just sitting in the paint. Not guarding anybody.
Ooh.
JJ.
Ooh.
Nice move.
Ooh.
Zion back up at it. Yes.
Quick second jump.
Game. With Adams coming away to challenge the shot. JJ Redick with Zion.
That's just strong.
You got it. It's all even at 101. And Zion's up to 27. Denied him completely. And Zion, can he save it? He does. Good work. Now Lonzo sets it up for Zion. And how about that finish? Big man. Drew waits.
He has a lob.
You got it. Good decision. And a lead for the Pels by 1. Boy, patience paid off. 5.5 to play. Always a struggle with OKC for the Pels. Nico taking the 3. Gets the triple. Pels by 2. Remember, they're going to bring Chris Paul back into the game momentarily.
And Steven Adams.
Yep. Gallinari, little step through in the lead. Gets up to the table. Drew running out of racing room. Got to hurry. It'll be a corner 3. Do you believe it?
I do.
Just the way they drew it up. Gilgeous-Alexander got the switch. They go to Gallinari right away out of the timeout. Lonzo bid. Gallinari on the fall away.
Right now he's getting what he's want just because he's bigger.
Let's see get the reverse. Pels have it. Now let's see about the matchup. See in transition. Holiday saves it for JJ Redick. A step back 3. Yes!
That's huge.
1-point game. JJ's been on fire all night. Well, let's see if they get the pick they want. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Adams will get it. 5-point game. And on the run out, Melly will find it. JJ, good look for JJ. And another 3 for JJ. Now do you want to play the foul game if you don't get the steal?
Extend the game.
So Oklahoma City, you couldn't have figured this when you looked at this team to start the season. Give them credit. Because they had a bad start to the season, but man, oh man, did they ever recover from 6-11? Since Thanksgiving, they're now 27-11.